Good evening.
Hello.
All right.
Sadly, Dana, we do not have a snow cone.
I see PA says, I bet Gene doesn't have any snow. Yeah, I don't. We
Not
don't have
even
any
close.
snow and don't expect any snow. So
I got burnt today cutting grass, so it's pretty hot.
yeah, Starry, I'd be very surprised if he did. Maybe a snow cone. So on island, they don't call them snow cones. You want to know what they call them?
They call them Fracos.
Fracos. So they have, the Fraco man comes to school each Friday,
And
and
he just has a pickup truck, and then in the back he's got like a cooler with ice, and then he's got a bunch of different jugs of the different flavors and a lot of like different kinds of flavors. One of the really popular ones is peanut punch. People love that.
So let's go through and say hello to everybody first. Let's go back to the beginning. This is just what I can see. So PA Relic Hunters, I'm assuming that's Dave. Hello, Dave. Steve from Starry, Lost and Found. How's it going, Steve? Dana. Papa Rouse Bill, good to see you. And there's We Dig It.
No way.
Orlando, the 717 detective. Marty. Digging with Marty, good to see you. Cavalry Relics, good to see you. Backbreaking Metal Detecting, thanks for being here.
What was that name?
Backbreaking Metal Detecting.
That's how it feels digging here.
Oh my
The
goodness,
sun
yes.
bakes the ground and it's just rock.
Paul, American Woodland Relics, hello. How are you guys? Happy, a late happy anniversary. I think I wished it to you on your anniversary, but I know that was just recently. I'm glad to see you guys here. And Dirt Claw Metal Detecting, good to see you. Hello, everyone. He says. Alice, hello, good to see you. Shane, Ohio River History. He says, packing the car. We'll be on the road soon.
Have a safe trip.
Yeah, be very careful, brother. Be safe on your trip.
Those roads are icy.
Well, somewhere they're icy. No, not here, but
Not here.
he's traveling from Texas back up to Kentucky, so maybe he'll run across some ice. I'm not sure. So, man, it's good to see you guys. So many people still logging on. I don't see any new Iron Antler. Good to see you guys. Weird.
Isn't that just as you say it.
Yeah, exactly.
These names are getting so good.
Yes, coin addiction. Yeah. Manticore under the tree. It's funny you say that. We're going to talk about that tonight. We do not have one under the tree, just to be completely transparent. Nobody does in this house, so we would love that. I actually saw some videos today of iffy signals. I don't know if anybody saw it, where you had the raised nail, and the gold in the middle, and you could actually see, even though you heard all three targets, you could actually see, two were ferrous, one was non-ferrous. I thought that was exciting. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have one under the tree. Let's see here. I don't see anybody else new that I can tell. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Or if you didn't say hello, thank you guys for being here. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about Christmas, a little bit about metal detecting, and anything else that you might want to. But we always like to start our lives with prayer. So let's go ahead and pray. Father, we bow before you tonight. Lord, I just thank you so much for today. Thank you for health and strength. And ask God that you would keep Shane and his family safe as they travel. Anyone else that is in need of just comfort or strength tonight. And just help us have fun. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. So, Paul says they're doing their 750 giveaway stream tomorrow night at 8. Paul, if you already have that link, you absolutely can share that in here so people can kind of tuck that away, hopefully, and be ready for that. I'm not sure if you've got that ready or not. Becky Reed. Oh, Joel, good to see you, man. I just was reading Becky Reed and then said, this is Joel. This is someone I went to college with.
Okay.
So, yeah. Good to see you, man. So tonight we got several different things planned. One, we wanted to show you a couple of finds that we've had recently, kind of an update on one of them. Just something that I found interesting. Bold Lion, good to see you. You are very welcome. Yeah, it's a good thing to always open with prayer. That's what we definitely like to do. So PA Relic Hunters are going to be on Clark's Cove Saturday night. Okay, good. Did I just see you guys somewhere else yesterday or day before? I saw you on another show too, Dave. I'm not sure. I can't remember where. So update you on a couple of our finds. So if you remember at Digstock, I dug up. There you go. Paul's got the link to his 750 giveaway for tomorrow night right there. So make sure and click on that and just kind of save that link. That'll be good. We can all be there for that. I dug up a buggy brake. It was my first one I've ever dug up, actually. And it still had the wood in it. And after I'd had it home for about 2 or 3 weeks, I picked it up one day just randomly. This is it with the wood still in it. And when I picked it up, the wood has shrunk because of it not being in the ground. It doesn't have the moisture that it did. So I just thought that was really
cool. When he found it, it was stuck in there. It wouldn't come out.
Yep.
It was just really swollen almost, I guess.
I just thought that was something else. Let's see here. Relic Reaper, good to see you, Don. Johnny, good to see you. So glad you guys are able to come tonight and be here. Thank you so much. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool about the buggy brake. It just, the wood, I mean, this is wood from who knows when, 150, 200 years ago, back in the 1800s, from that buggy brake. That's really cool. And then of course we dig a lot at the beach. And we wanted to show you a couple of locks that you won't see on video, right? Or did we video?
I think we did.
We did video? You may see a video coming up.
This beach is different. When we go to beach, normally we're going for jewelry, but this beach specifically is next to an old fort. So there's lots of old stuff. And every once in a while we find jewelry, and that's nice, but we're really there to find old relics. We found old coins, old buttons, all kinds of cool stuff. So these are kind of those older finds that are really fun to find.
Charlie, good to see you. Digging it back. So also, we're going to update you guys on what's going to be going on in the next couple of weeks for us. So yeah, this beach where we go to dig, like he said, has history. There's that fort there, and this is a lock that we recently found. Now, of course, with it being at the beach, it is just has coral growing on it, and it eventually would be completely covered, and you would not even be able to tell it was a lock eventually. We have brought signals home that are completely engulfed in coral. And it's a signal. We know it's something in there, so we'll break it open. And we found all kinds of interesting stuff in there. No coins yet, right? No coins yet. We're looking for some coins, of course. We would like that. But yeah, that lock just kind of crusted right there in the coral. That's just really cool. And then this one here that we are pretty sure is a lock. We want to get it clean.
Yes, Johnny, we believe it's brass. Either brass or copper.
Yeah, that one is brass. Yeah, that you can definitely see the green patina there. So it's brass. That's why it has lasted. This next one is not. It is iron, but the innards are brass. So this is it. I dug this up. It was, probably about a foot down. Just looks like a rock. But when you turn it this way, you can start to see the inside of the lock and the inner workings. Let's see if we can get the light shined in there. So maybe that'll help.
Ooh,
maybe washes out. Is that better?
Hold it further away. Yeah.
Right there. Can you see that? I know it's rough. I just wasn't sure how we were going to show this. So anyway, you can start to see the gears and things inside the inner workings of a lock. Right.
In the middle of a rock. A lock and a rock.
A lock and a rock. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So we're hoping to get that busted open and get it cleaned up one day soon. So
the age estimates 1800s.
Yeah, the
fort was built in the 1700s, but there's been activity from then until modern day. But obviously those are not modern, so probably 1800s if I had to guess.
So also we wanted to ask you, so you can be thinking about this. You can type something in the comments here. Hopefully we'll get to see it. If not, hit it a second time and we'll give it a try. But we wanted to ask you about Christmas. I don't remember who put it in there. Manticore Under the Tree. I think it was Coin Addiction. What Christmas memories do you have with treasure hunting? So maybe you got a metal detector or a dredge or something like that that has to do with treasure hunting, and it takes you back when you think about this time of year to getting that. I know the one that popped into my mind right offhand is Greg from Finding America. He always says, and it all started for me on Christmas morning. I think it was '79, long before this guy was ever around. But
He was around though.
yeah, I was around. Yeah, just if you have any Christmas memories with metal detecting, or if you've been able to give a metal detector, like a couple of years ago, Cole got his first metal detector when the Noctamacro
MIDI
Horde came out. I know there's the MIDI and the Mini Horde. He got the MIDI Horde. It's a little bit bigger. So he got that for Christmas. That was really cool. So if you have any of those Christmas memories, maybe you would like to come up and share something like that with us. We would love for that to happen. If you want to join us in the stream at any point tonight, I'll kind of pop this in here from time to time if anybody
Marty?
wants to.
Christmas 75.
I got my first detector, a Jetco Mustang. Wow.
Like the car?
No, I doubt it's like the car. But yeah, or if you want to show off your detector that you got for Christmas, maybe if you still have that Jetco Mustang, wouldn't that be cool? I've always wondered if I could start to buy some vintage detectors and just to run them through the paces again. I think that would be kind of cool. Another thing that we have planned for tonight, and I'll try to keep a watch on the chat and see if anybody has any memories that they're typing in, or if they want to come up and say something. We'll see you down here hopefully. Long gone. Yep. If you would like to, you can pop in anytime. But I asked Gene if he would bring his guitar tonight and sing. So we're going to try to sing some Christmas carols. He's got one I think already picked out. He's going to lead us in, and then we'll see if anybody has anything,
Suggestions?
any suggestions, requests.
Yes.
Who knows, right? Who's ever found a Christmas ornament detecting? That is a great question. I haven't, to my knowledge. I've seen people take things that they find and make them into Christmas ornaments, but I don't think that I've ever found a Christmas ornament. And you say that you have found one Christmas ornament. Has anybody else found a Christmas ornament? That would be really interesting.
What kind was it? What was it like?
Yeah. How did you know? I guess it still had the hook or whatever. You would know, right? What it was. So what you got for us, first of all?
I guess we could do Jingle Bells. Try it.
Jingle Bells, Batman Smells? Robin Late? No, not that one.
No, not that.
Okay.
It was a manger scene.
Oh, wow. That is really cool. Yes. Thanks for sharing that. Very flat metal. Whenever you're ready, you go for it.
Here we go. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
All right.
And the second verse of the song is actually hilarious to me. I think it's interesting. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. We ran into a drifted bank, and then we got upsot.
Oh man, lyrics are funny to me when you see lyrics to old songs. They're pretty funny. Oh, he says his dog is singing with you. Paul, by the way, says last year he decorated a small Christmas tree with some of my finds. That's really cool. Contradiction says my dog is singing with you. Dave says Gene has a great voice. He really does. And Alice, yeah, that is a very good idea. So yeah, if you have any requests, anything like that, hey Tony, good to see you, man. You kids in the
Yep.
back sing loud. Yes. Unfortunately, where we live at this time of year, we're an hour ahead of Eastern time zone, so it's 10:15 here right now. So it's we would have all the boys out here singing and joining in, but it is too late for them. They're ready for their last day of school. This guy doesn't have any tests or anything tomorrow, so he's able to hang out with me for a little bit here tonight and wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Silent Night.
Yeah, Paul says, how about Silent Night?
Try that.
So just to tell you the story about this right here too, this is Gene's first guitar. It is a Taylor GS Mini. I don't know if anybody out there plays guitar. It's a Taylor GS Mini, and somebody actually bought it for him and gave it to him when he was 5 years old. He mentioned when this person was around, not someone I'm related to, by the way, but he just said, hey, I would like to play the guitar one day. And so this man went to the store, bought a brand new guitar, and gave it to him and said, hey, you play me a song whenever you learn how to play it. And I don't think you've played that song yet, have you? So hopefully he will get to one day soon. But when he was buying the guitar, I said, next week he's going to want to be a dinosaur. He's 5. I mean, who knows if he's going to be able to play this guitar. I felt so bad, but it was a brand new Taylor guitar, and he has learned how to play it. He loves to play, so we are glad for that.
All right, here we go. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Good job, man. All right, some more people have been coming in. We've got Rob that is new. So new here tonight, right now, right? How would you say this channel name?
Interesting.
Getting out to it. I don't know how to say your channel name. Sorry. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Man, so many people. So good to see you guys. Charlie says, sounded great. Alice says, hi. Bravo, bravo.
See Joel at the bottom?
Beautiful. What's Joel saying? Where'd he go to?
He gets music talk from his mom right there.
Is it?
Becky Reed, right there.
Oh, Joel. Yeah. Yes. Hey, no doubt, Joel. No doubt. He's very blessed. He doesn't realize that, right? So
who in your family loves eggnog and who hates it? I love eggnog. Oh man.
You agree with this?
I'm a drummer and trying to play guitar, but I hate the F chord. F chord is annoying. You can do a bar chord. I worked a way around the bar chord to do my F chord. I just don't like bar chords. If I can do something to not play them, I'm not going to play them.
So Gene loves eggnog. I think Mom loves eggnog. Yeah. I don't really care for it. I mean, I'll have it if everybody is or whatever. Every once in a while I might have a glass, but I don't like it.
Round to it, they said.
Oh, round to it. It just seems slimy to me. I don't know how to explain it. It's the texture. So yeah.
Goodbye, American Weather Relics.
Oh, Paul's leaving. Paul, have a good night, guys.
Having some now with cinnamon. Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cinnamon is good.
Mrs. Hello, everyone. Olin, good to see you, Olin.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't drink a lot. It is very rich. You have to get a little tiny glass and just
bold lion.
Take little sips. Popper House is in. He's right there. You see him in the stream?
Oh, right there. All right, we've got somebody getting ready to come right up. So hold on just a second.
Hi, Gene and Gene. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good. My Christmas story starts this year, actually. I had a giveaway Tuesday night. Gave away a bounty hunter fast tracker metal detector. And a few days before, somebody left a comment on the giveaway, and I said, what I really want it to happen is to go to a kid or a young person that can't afford one and wants to get it hidden. And Reed's Arts of Adventure, Reed won it. And he forwarded it to a girl named Marty in Washington so she can go metal detecting because she can't afford a detector. So he did that, and I got my Christmas wish.
There you go. That's awesome.
So
That's so
yeah.
cool.
That is really good. Congratulations on what number for subs was this?
750?
7. You said 750? Oh, 700. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about 725 right now, but yeah. So thank you. But yeah, I thought I'd share that. I thought that was great. That was my one Christmas wish this year, just to help somebody out, and it happened.
That's awesome. And again, just like a lot of things in life, it didn't happen the way that you maybe thought or planned.
Exactly.
Right. I mean,
Right.
you're wanting it to go this way, but it didn't, and you're like, oh, okay, well then it still does. It's just kind of amazing how it works out like that. That's really good.
Okay.
That's
So,
really good.
hey, thanks for
Congratulations.
having me up. Just wanted to share that.
I appreciate it, Bill. Thank you so much for coming, man.
You have a great voice and great strumming the guitar there.
Thanks. Thank you a lot.
That is Bill from Papa Rouse, What's in the Dirt. If you don't know his channel, you can go check it out. Bill's recently recovering from surgery, and he's looking forward to getting back out and detecting again, so we're glad. Show Me Treasure, good to see you. See here if we missed anybody in the comments. Sorry, guys. Make it homemade.
Nothing like store-bought. Homemade anything is better than store-bought.
Yes, I would agree. Yes.
Especially when mama makes it.
Dana says makes good coffee creamer. I bet it does. Now you're talking to a guy also that I don't put anything in my coffee. If you could see my coffee, it's just black. That's just the way I drink it. So I don't really like coffee. I have a friend, Joel, if he's still here in the room, Joel knows this guy, but I have a friend that when he was a teenager, he got up to go to work with his dad on a Saturday morning. And when he came out from his bedroom, he saw a coffee cup sitting there on the table. And his dad already had his coffee, and there was another coffee cup. And he thought, hey, this is, I'm growing up kind of a thing. This is a big moment. So he takes the coffee cup and goes over and gets it about half full of creamer and sugar and pours coffee in. And he sat back down, and his dad stood up and took the coffee cup, poured all that out, washed it out, poured black coffee in there, and sat it down and said, if you're going to drink it, son, drink it like a man. And he said, I've never had anything on my coffee ever since. I don't, because of that, I kind of go back and forth, but I just drink it black. It's just the way I drink it right now. So
I've never heard of that. Eggnog ice cream. Sounds good. But
Eggnog.
again, take something that's very sweet, How sweet is eggnog ice cream? Like, oh my goodness.
Marty just got done making 6 dozens of oatmeal chocolate chip
Wow.
cookies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds good. Salutations, Incognito. Good to see you. So anybody have any traditions for Christmas outside of maybe treasure hunting? Like one thing that my wife, his mom likes to do is make candies, all kinds of different candies. What's your favorite candy that she makes at Christmas time?
The different like baked goods and stuff.
Yep.
I really like no bakes and the peanut butter with the Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah, the peanut butter with the Hershey Kiss in the middle is
That
good
is
stuff. So yeah, anything like that. Show Me Treasure.
Have fun at
That's
work.
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're at work, but thank you for being here. That's good. Marty, Bill says that's enough for everyone, by the way. Reminds her of condensed
First, you
milk.
show up at his house and get some. All right.
Oh, nice.
Let me get a ticket really quick.
That's going to be a little while from where we live. So, first you show up at my house. I love that. There you go. Squirrel, good to see you. Squirrel's magnet fishing.
Strafoli Italian honey balls.
I don't know that I've ever even heard of that.
I have to look this up.
Backbreaking metal detecting. You're intriguing. This kid, he's a food nut.
How do you say it? Strafoli Italian
Mm-hmm.
honey balls.
Mm-hmm. That's what it says.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, what could be wrong?
Sounds fancy for me. Okay.
Show Me Treasure has a question, Marty.
Oh man, that looks delicious.
Oh, Drum and Detect. Good to see
it's like
you.
little, like almost like
I just clicked on
donuts.
Show Me Treasure. Oh,
But I'm
yeah,
sure it's
that,
like honey.
that does look good. So this is what Backbreaking was talking about. That looks delicious.
Cottage cheese in his coffee.
So I keep trying to click on this one. There we go. Can we send you our address for cookie shipments?
Yes, definitely. We will pay shipping.
Ooh, Bold Lion. Now you've got me intrigued. I know this has nothing to do with sweets, but gumbo? Oh my goodness.
Homemade gumbo with fresh vegetables, boiled eggs, onion, cheese sauce. Ooh, jalapeno cheese sausage chicken.
Yes. Over
Yes.
fresh rice. Man, that's
Maybe
you're talking my
shrimp.
language.
Shrimp is the best part.
So this is another thing I wanted to tell you. Some of you might know. I know this. At least a couple of you in here know for sure. But we are going to be coming up to Pensacola for Christmas. My parents live there, and I will be definitely looking for some gumbo. Cannot wait. There's one restaurant, especially down in downtown Pensacola, that does gumbo and wait, hold on. It's on rice, I know, but it's anyway. The Fish House is the restaurant, but man, it's so good. I can't wait.
Another love it or hate it, fruitcake.
Fruitcake. Oh yeah, hate it. I can't. No fruitcake for me, please. If you make it, if you love it, I'm sorry, but I don't like it. But it definitely is a love it or hate it item, I think.
Started me on black coffee when I was 6.
Wow. Wow. Now that is serious right there. These two, good to see you. Frank, good to see you. Yes, gumbo is the bomb.
Peg leg Pete's is good.
Absolutely.
They say from Pensacola.
Oh, Peg leg Pete's. Yes, who said that?
Coin addiction.
Yes. You know the area. So my parents still live there. We're going there for Christmas. We're leaving on Monday, and then we're going to be getting together with Digging It Back and FL Thunder Digging with Rob and Park Rat Pat and anybody else. I don't know who else, Charlie, you're able to get. We are going to be digging on the 29th and the 30th, and we cannot wait. We are so excited. This year, I started off the year, and we would never have
Sausage bread.
Where is that?
Drum
No,
the text.
Joel.
Sausage bread. I mean, I love sausage and I love bread, so.
What could be bad about it? Yes, we've actually toured that lighthouse. I know exactly what you're talking about. We've climbed those stairs. It is amazing.
It's like a pig in a blanket, almost. We'll see. There's a few different ones.
Oh yeah, there's a few different styles, Joel.
That
so
almost looks like a Philly cheesesteak.
I feel like I don't know what you're talking about unless you send me some, Joel. So you're going to need to send some to us. So Relic Reaper says, my wife got me drinking coffee back while we were dating. She jokingly made fun of me for my first night over the next morning. I said yes to coffee and milk. Since that, it's been bad. Yeah. Show Me Treasure. I think it stunted my growth. Yeah, I actually have a story about that for my family. My dad, I loved coffee from the moment I remember. I don't ever remember not liking it. Sometimes people say they don't like the smell of it or it's an acquired taste. Man, the first time I smelled the stuff, I loved it. And so I started drinking it when I was pretty young. And, they used to tell me that too. It's going to stunt your growth, So my dad made a deal with me and said, if you don't drink any, this is when I was a teenager, I was probably 14 or so. If you don't drink any now till you're an adult, I'll give you $20. And so on my 18th birthday, he said, happy birthday. I said, awesome. Where's my $20? He gave it to me and I walked over and got some coffee right then. So I love it. I can't imagine how big I would have been if it did stunt my growth. I'm 6'5". So if I hadn't had coffee, I don't know what I would have been.
West Coast. The furthest west I've been is Texas. So I don't.
Yes. So this year, I started off the year, had not met anybody from the community, not one person. And I was able to just a month or so ago go to Digstock and meet so many people and dig with the guys from Monday Digs. And before that, in the summer, in July, I was able to meet with Rob from Mainly Dirt Fishing, and Ezra and Rachel and all those people up in Maine, and got to dig with them. And then now at Christmas time, we're going to get to dig with people from Florida. I could never have imagined that I was going to be doing this. I love it. Can't wait to see you guys and get to meet you guys. So yeah.
Frank was born in Texas and now lives in San Diego.
Frank was, born in Texas, lives in San Diego. Yeah. These two, if I remember right, you live in Michigan, right? I think that's what I remember. I was actually raised in Michigan, in Ypsilanti. So,
Headed to the creek.
Headed to the creek. Good to see you.
We don't have any creeks here. Where are we going?
No
There's
creeks
a
here.
roach on your leg right now.
No creeks here. No creeks here. All right. Oh, yeah, Michigan. Yeah, he says yes. All right. So, any other requests for a holiday or Christmas music? Any you think you could? Well, the We Dig It song. I mean, you could play that if somebody requested it.
I guess
Maybe
a little bit.
The original. He's written 2 metal detecting songs, which are pretty cool. Hey, he lived in Ypsi. Attended Eastern. Yes. By the way, you mean the Hurons, right? They were the Hurons back when I was a kid, and now they're the Eagles, I think. EMU, go, emu. So yeah, I love that place. That's where I was raised.
Bold Lion. From Texas, they're Cajun French. Enjoy spicy stuff.
Yes. Can eat almost anything. Yep, I would agree too. Yeah, Relic Reaper says, let's hear the original We Dig It song.
All right, let's see what I can do here.
See if you can remember the words to it. It's been a long time.
Oh, I have them on here.
Oh, you got them on there.
I have to
Perfect.
remember 'em.
Perfect. How about that? While he's getting that ready, we want to also tell you about our new permission that we're going to hopefully get to go back to again before the end of the year. We're hoping maybe Saturday. We'll tell you more about that after the song. We are very blessed to live where we do. It is, different because it is it's an island, and you're kind of secluded here, of course. But man, we've got so much history here. We've got all the beaches. It is just a very unique place to live. So you got those lyrics?
I don't have them actually.
Does not have them actually.
Yeah, let me listen to it.
Okay, he's gonna try to see.
I know the chords. I just need the words.
Figure it out. So our new permission is another. Joel says he wants to hear "Grandma Got Run Over by a Detectorist."
Detectorist. Oh, okay. Swinging back on his way.
Swinging our way home Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such. Yeah, we can make that work, right? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so our new permission is a plantation. It is one of the oldest and biggest plantations on island. The first recorded buildings or dwelling on the property is 1650. Amazing. And so we got to dig there. We found so many coins. I found that if you were there, what night was that? Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Monday. Oh, Monday night digs. That's right, because Monday night digs went so well. I found a gold colored crown. It's for military thing. And the interesting thing about this is Mel Fisher has stayed at that property, and there's a video that goes along with when we play our video. We're going to link to it, and it's a movie that they actually made on St. Croix about Mel Fisher. It's the Mel Fisher story. So you think you got it?
I think I got the first half at least.
Okay, at least the first half. We'll give it a try. Let's hear what he remembers.
Metal detecting is something I love to do. Do it in a field. on a beach too. Pewter spoons, musket balls, rings so round. So much history beneath the ground. We dig it, we dig it, we dig it. Dig a lot of stuff in the ground. We dig it, we dig it, we dig it. Hey, why don't you stick around?
Good job, man. That was the very first one that he wrote, which is really interesting. BC Jason, good to see you. So he wrote that song, and what's interesting is it was probably 2 years ago, right? Or coming up on 2 years ago.
Well, I just had the video.
Yeah, so it's been about 2 years.
It says 1 year, but it has to be a year, and
it's almost 2 years. If I remember right, it's about January, February when we put that song out. And we mentioned several channels in there, people that inspired us into getting into metal detecting, people that we used to watch, and sadly, some of those channels are no longer around. They're not putting out any content. Yeah, probably about half of them. We really miss them too. Like we used to watch the Groany Boys every Sunday night. We used to watch Ed Huffman. I know Ed Huffman does Fitness Channel now.
what's the one? The Family.
The Detecting Smiths. They haven't put any content out in a long time. I'm having trouble speaking tonight. But it's just interesting how, life changes. It's full of change, and change can be a good thing, or change, man, can be really devastating. But the one thing for sure is we're all changing. I always say to ask someone not to change is one of the most ridiculous things you could ask of them. If we're still the same person today that we were last year or 5 years ago, then we're not doing something right. So we should be changing and growing
And learning from our mistakes.
and learning from our mistakes. Yes, I think today we try so hard to make sure that nobody's able to make any mistakes, as parents, sometimes especially. But some of my best lessons are from things that I did that were completely ridiculous. So just, as we're going into this new year, we don't think of change as always a negative thing, because it's not. It helps us grow and change ourselves. So Coin Addiction says he emailed the Detecting Smiths, and I think work has him too busy. Yep. Miss his channel too. We really do. Listen, they did, I don't know if you guys remember Mail Call, and they were one of the first channels that we saw do that. So we started doing some mail calls and things like that. Frank says, welcome the changes. Yep. Keep digging metal detecting. Hey, we dig it. Good to see you. Relic Reaper Dawn says, be right back. So yeah, welcome changes. Again, if you have any I just brought my work to my channel. Yeah. If you have any songs you would like to sing, any Christmas songs,
Taking suggestions, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah. You got any requests? We can sing it, hopefully, or he can sing it. I can't sing. Joel will tell you that. Joel Reed, not Joel from Drum and Detect. Two different Joels are here tonight. How about that? So, yep. Interesting things that life can bring our way. We need to be able to roll with the punches. If you've never heard our story on how we got into metal detecting, of course, we live on an island. See here, put out a Christmas poem video last year, just for Christmas. Yeah, I definitely did not see it, so we will check it out, Marty. That's really good. Oh, Holy Night, Bold Lion says. Sorry, I'm taking a picture of it, so I'll remember to look that up later, Marty. You're looking up Oh Holy Night? Okay. So here's a very quick version of our story of how we got into metal detecting. So, of course, we live on an island, and when you live on an island, you have to have a metal detector, right? It's one of the prerequisites. Oh, my goodness. Do we have enough time for the 12 days of Christmas? I don't know, Dave. We'll see what we can do. So, yeah, Relic Reaper says, post the link if you've got it, Marty. That would be really good. We bought a metal detector, didn't know how to use it. It got wet. And then I said, and it was gone. It was a bounty hunter. It did not work anymore. I said, we need to get one that's waterproof. So I went on, looked for a waterproof one, used some of my credits on Amazon, and got the AT Max. Again, not knowing anything about metal detecting, couldn't get it figured out. Made tons of noise. If you know anything about a Garrett, they're super loud. So we just put it in the closet and left it for like 2 years. And then one day YouTube suggested to us Ed Huffman, and he was teaching you how to use the AT Max. And he said, hey, if it's an 81, it's a dime every time. He dug it up and it was a dime. We kind of looked at each other. It was raining that night. And Gene and Seth went outside, looked around for an 81. When they found it, they dug it up, and it was a dime. And we've been hooked ever since. Of course, hunting the beach, you can't use a single frequency. So we got multi-frequency machines now. We both do. And this year for our channel and for just the hobby of metal detecting, as far as we're concerned, has been far beyond what we could have ever imagined. So yeah, pretty interesting.
I'll do Oh Holy Night really quick.
Okay, I'm gonna do Oh Holy Night.
Holy Nights. Oh holy nights, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining. In his appeared, and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, night divine, oh nights when Christ was born, oh night divine, oh night divine.
Good job, kid.
First time I've ever sang that one.
Yes, I mean, think about it, guys. I mean, he's just willing to do it. That's awesome. Relic Reaper has posted Marty's link for the poem, so you have it there. And then this question, Gene, do you know my grown-up Christmas list?
Yeah, I've heard that one. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Joel says that's an awesome story of how you guys got started. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Joel. It really is. And so when we started metal detecting, that wasn't YouTube, right? So we're just metal detecting, finding stuff, having fun. There's actually a place over close to where we live, just off in the woods. We know the people that own the property, and there's a cobblestone road through there, and there's a sugar mill in there. And so we just asked, hey, can we go looking over there? They would absolutely go for it. So Saturdays, Sunday afternoons, we would go out and keep, looking for stuff. And we were finding all kinds of old iron stuff and, didn't know what we were doing. And one day it hit me. I said, you know what? I need to video this so I can show my parents and my in-laws what we're doing. And so we started videoing it. We put it together. We got a YouTube channel put out there, and it was just under my name at first. And, we just put it out there. If you go back to our very first video, you can kind of tell we're just kind of showing everybody, hey, this is what we've done. And Brian Clooney made a comment on there, and I said, wait a minute, other people actually watch this? Like, it blew me away that anybody else was watching this. So we accidentally got into metal detecting and accidentally got into YouTube. After that, we sat around this table and said, okay, what can our name be? We kind of had a family meeting. And somebody, I don't remember who, but somebody threw out, we dig it. And we were like, hey, we like that. So that was kind of how we came up with our channel name too. So pretty interesting beginnings there. And again, just 2.5 years ago. So
that is one that I do not have the ability to do.
Okay, my grown-up Christmas list.
It's a very difficult song to play.
That's a no for tonight. Maybe later. So Dirt Claude says, love that song. You did well.
Try those though.
Which ones?
If there's any others.
Yeah. Any others? We'll see what we got. Yes, absolutely, Alice. Little drummer boy,
Little drummer boy.
incognito. Parum pum pum pum. This kid is getting ready for college. Joel Reed. He is going to Welch in August or September, whenever they start. So next summer is going to be pretty crazy for him. He is also has been chosen for a mission trip called E-Team, and he'll be going to Japan in the summer. So I'll tell you more about that in just a minute, but let's try a little drummer boy.
They told me our newborn king to save our finest gifts we bring to lay before the king. So to honor him,
Good job. So, do you want to tell them about your trip next summer?
Yeah, so it's through an organization called International Missions, and you sign up, and then there's there's 2 spots in Japan, 2 spots in Spain, Hawaii, Chicago, St. Croix, Panama, Ecuador.
So every summer so far that he's lived here, there's been a group from the States that has come here that has been an E-Team, and so they've come here and worked at the school. Our church has a school, in case you didn't know, and done different projects on the island. And so one year, last year, he was like, "Hey, I need to sign up for that," so he did.
And it's not like it's one church sending out 15 kids. It's like everybody signs up and they just randomly throw you with people. And so then I got my team and everything, and I have to raise a certain amount of money to go, and then or I'm going to go up to Nashville where the college is and train for like a week and a couple of days, and then go over to Japan and work there for a week and a half, and then come back for a debriefing. It's like 2 days, and come back down.
And so just knowing, this huge expense it was going to be, he put together a letter, and we put it out on Facebook last week, and he raised about half of the money
in a week,
in just a couple of days of that week. And several of you donated toward that. And we are so thankful. Again, this community continues to amaze us, and it's just so beyond what we could have thought. So thank you very much, and you'll see, I'm sure, more of him as he's getting ready to go for that trip. It's going to be really good. And what are some of the things you're going to be doing? I know you kind of know teaching English, right? Isn't that one of the things?
Yeah, we're gonna have there's like a whole week there where they just have people come to their spot, and then we just try to help teach English and see whatever they need.
If my English teacher in high school knew that my child was going to be helping someone else learn English, she wouldn't believe it. You do really good in school, man. Let's see here. Good night, Frank Myers. I take that means you're leaving. One interesting thing that you may not know, if you're still here, Frank, or anybody, where we live, you greet everybody based on the time of day. Whether you know them or not doesn't matter. It is courteous.
Southern Relics.
It is considered Southern Relics. Thank you so much for being here, Stephen. It is considered rude to not greet people. So you greet everybody according to the time of day. If it's in the morning, good morning. If it's in the afternoon, good afternoon. And if it's in the evening, you say good night. That's how you greet everybody. That's how you start a conversation with people. Good night. Good to see you. I mean, it's very different from where we're from, our culture, but that's exactly how you start a conversation, is good night here. And you end it that way too. You say good night, good night. So interesting. Southern Relics, I think we said hello to you. Let me go back to yours. Yep, there you go. Hey, Gene and Jean. Hey, everybody. So glad you're here, Stephen. Any other requests for Christmas songs? We just got a few minutes left. We'll kind of wrap up with telling you about how our channel has grown this year, and just a big thank you to everybody. And then we're going to call it a night right around 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 Central, 11 Atlantic Standard, all that good stuff. So probably got time for one or two more, right?
Yeah.
Adventures with I Am Pawpaw. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. So, the different tools you get with your Rudolph.
Yes, I can do that one.
Rudolph.
I think that's the first one that I've actually, well, probably the second one that I've actually
Look at there.
for.
It's requested twice. You've got to do it.
Jingle Bell Rock, I can do that one too. I believe so. It's a Rudolph.
Stephen, there is not a metal detecting store here on island. Again, just a little bit into where we live. We are the only people that we know that actually metal detect on a regular basis. Lots of people say they have a detector. If we order anything, it has to be online. We order it from Kellyco or from We Dig Metal Detectors or from Ed Huffman. I've ordered a detector from him. So any equipment that we get, we have to order from somewhere else. So unfortunately, you ready for Rudolph?
Yes. I am.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph play in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
You see Jason's comment?
Yes, White Christmas with the best Elvis.
No, Jason. Rudolph had COVID. His nose was red and nobody wanted to play with him. That's funny. Yeah, and Coin Addiction asks if you could do
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock with your best Elvis impression.
Or
And Tony's wondering if you can sing the new We Dig It song, the last one you made.
yeah, I can do that one. Let me do Jingle Bell Rock.
So we got a couple here. And Tony, I don't know Andy personally, but I've bought from them through Joe, I believe, is who I got. I've actually ordered something for my dad and sent to him. He's of course trying to learn how to do metal detecting and that kind of thing. So we're looking forward to going and see them. Cannot wait. You ready? Okay.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing a bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
BC cracks me up. I just want you to know. Jason says Elvis singing the We Dig It song. So how our channel has grown this year. Just this last 365 days. We recognized this the other day. Our channel is 2 years and 9 months old. It started in March of 2020. So 2 years and 9 months old. In the last 12 months, we've had over 330,000 views on our channel for a lifetime total of 360,000. So in a year and 9 months, we got 30,000 views. And then this last year has just taken off. You know, we've been doing a lot more content, shorts, and a lot more regular videos on every Monday, and then some long videos as well. And just this year, since January 1, we've gained over 950 subscribers. So thank you all so very much for all of your support. We love it. We love what we do. It's a lot of fun. So
One more before we go.
well,
A couple more.
did you do? Yeah, you did. So they were asking
White
for
Christmas.
White Christmas and
Chocolate
the new We Dig the Song.
Yes. Okay, here we
So
go.
those
I'll
two.
do the first verse of White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. And I am dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Good job. Just in case you're putting this together, when he goes off to college, our channel content is going to suffer greatly. So you dream, yes. Again, I feel like I'm showing a lot of Jasons, but you're a funny dude. We went to Canada. My wife is from Canada. Many of you may know that. And when we went there 5 years ago, there were 17 inches of snow on Christmas Day. We weren't dreaming of a white Christmas. We were staying inside because of the white Christmas. So here you go. It says you could definitely do that song with practice.
Yes, it's just the guitar part. That's the I should learn it. I should. Here we go. Hey there, buddy. I was just sitting here, listening to the birds chirp in the air, wishing I was mainly dirt fishing. You know that the dirt can't tell the tale, so let's get some hands on this story, solving an age-old mystery. You take that detector out into a field, swing it around like Papa Rouse built, hoping you can find some treasure. 'Cause I'm searching for the high tone. Yeah, I'm searching for the high tone. From Gary to Ken to Beagle Shane, and all of our friends in the digging game. Keep happy, just keep swinging. If you're looking for something to do, maybe you just need something new. Grab a shovel, just start digging. Some search for love and some look for fame. Some strive for money, oh what a shame. But me, I'll be with my legend. 'Cause I'm searching for the high tone. Yeah, I'm searching for the high tone. That's it.
So there are several different nods to people in the community there. Good night, Dave. in what he says. So, of course, wishing I was mainly dirt fishing. Rob, mainly dirt
Hands
fishing.
on history.
Hands on history. Jersey Ray Diggs. Just keep happy. Of course, that is Shane.
I directly mentioned Papa Rouse.
Yeah, directly mentioned Papa Rouse, of course. So yeah, so many people that we just have grown to really just call our friends and family. We love you guys. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. You ever need us, you can email us. You can get a hold of us just about any way. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun. Hope you all have an awesome night, and we will see you on Monday. Well, okay, so Monday we won't be there in person. We'll be in the air on our way to Pensacola. So others will be handling Monday digs for us. It's a great video. Don't miss it. There's something that we find in this episode that I've never seen anybody dig ever.
Or anything even similar to it.
No.
And not especially at one time.
Don't miss Monday night. I'm telling you, Monday night, 9:15 for our spot in Monday digs. See you guys. That went really good.